Okay, this is silver. It's cemented silver. It's from a little toll job I'm doing. Those are pieces of copper bus in there. They're off of some large switches. You can see the silver in the bottom that's piled up, and let's see here. Looks like this piece of copper has about had it. He has seen better days. But he may have a little life to him left. Let's see, in this one, it was a little too heavy to pick up. It just slid off. Now this is what those copper pieces look like starting out. And this is what it looks like now. It's not really collecting and falling off like it was a couple hours ago, but still I think it's doing pretty good. I never did really get a reaction other than just the silver falling out. So I did a pretty good job in keeping the nitric out of it. And I'm going to let this go until absolutely no more silver comes out of solution. And when I first started with this solution, it looked like this. So it's gone from this to this. And this has, oh, I don't know, probably more, quite a bit more than what this has got. And this was the first little batch that came off, and it's just been decanted. But all in all, I think it's doing pretty good. I won't be able to I won't be able to get around to this until tomorrow. You know, I don't know if some of you know, but I've had some problems with the city. They made me get rid of all my refining stuff, but I fixed it up. It's not that big a deal. It put everything on hold, and so I don't have any workspace. I had to get rid of my sheds. I had to get rid of all my work tables. I had to get rid of pretty much everything. So I've converted the old one of these old scrap grills to a tabletop, and I'm able to shut the lid on it to keep the weather out. Now this is what I'm reduced down to for right now. I've got a building, I've got a shed, I've got a 12 by 12 that I'm working on, and it'll be up and running here before long. And yeah, this is my Pyro Ceramic dishes. This thing is really taking a beating. It really has. I've heated this thing up till it was actually glowing all the way around. I can heat it up till it's glowing, put water in it. I mean, I don't recommend it, but I have before. This is the same thing. This one has got the blue cornflower. Or, no, that's not cornflower. This one's got the cornflower pattern. But both of them is really taking some major damage just being with me. I built me a small little furnace, little gas furnace that I built for myself. There's the top of it. It works pretty well. The refractory I've made myself. I've had it fired up, melted some of the silver that I had. It was well, it was not really it wasn't really the cement like this. I tried to melt directly with after the conversion with sodium hydroxide, and it didn't work that well. I got a lot of slag, so I decided to dissolve it all in nitric acid and cement it out on copper. And I've got plenty of these things, so I'm not really worried about copper. These right here, the actual pads, the contact points off of these things, it was nearly 5 pounds of silver contacts on the points that these came off of. This is just the connector bus that hooks to it. This thing was huge. I mean, this was just the where this had a peg this set down in, and that bolted the cable down to it. And it was awesome, heavy duty stuff. But this is a little toll refine I'm doing for someone, and as of right now, it's moving right along. I should have about 2 more jars of solution this size. And if you worry or are wondering either one about my hands, I use these little things. What they are is This little thing that I bought, that here someone bought a surplus of them. They were selling them for like $1 a piece. And these things, you can sit them on top of a jar, and you got those little cone shaped filters that fit right down in there. And it's a gravity system, but it's got that little pin on the bottom. It's pretty stable normally, but I was out working and it was windy, much like it is today, and it was this thing was empty, and the wind blew it off, and it had, oh, I don't know, just very little liquid left in the bottom, and the wind blowed it off, and before I could think, I reached out and caught the thing with both hands, and that the nitrate, it'll let you know if you get it on your skin. Now normally I'm wearing gloves when I'm out here dealing with this. I don't like to wear gloves while I'm making these videos, because I can't tell if my hands are wet. If I were to get some acid on this camera, I would be down. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to use my bare hands long enough to shoot the little video, and then I'll put my gloves back on. Alright guys, well I was just wanting to show this cemented silver. This is hopefully there's going to be close to a ½ pound here. That's what I'm hoping for in this one container. So this has probably got more than that, and I've got several more of these to go. Perhaps at least a couple of these, and then I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not counting my chickens before they're hatched. But anyway, this is how it's going, guys.